And we're live.
What's up,
Hello,
bitches?
everybody.
Hello,
Hey!
all.
You like that?
Welcome to the seventh session of Nair's Vengeance.
Uh,
Wow, it is.
yeah. Finally made
Feels
7
like we're
episodes
just
in a row.
starting this journey.
Just before we start, I want to apologize for Dragon's outfit. I know it's a crime. We can't
Excuse
stop him, but
It is kind of a crime.
On a
That's
side note, because
be how it is.
we're gonna cover at the beginning of stream, probably at the end too. If you look down the bottom, we have a little spot for our store. And our store is now officially there if you want to get random merch from all of Lantern's Aura and eventually stuff from this stream. Eventually.
Turgeon, I will have you know, a Hawaiian shirt and leather jacket in the middle of the summer is a perfectly acceptable outfit.
It's not. He's a war criminal.
A war criminal. I think that's
I
a little
mean,
much.
we already
Maybe.
know about like all the shit that I do in our other streams, so I wouldn't doubt war criminal, but not for my fashion.
So, if you care to give us
Is
a
there
recap.
any other announcements that we have?
I think the last announcement is once again, our official website is live, which is also linked down below. We have a website, a bunch of other stuff, and all this stuff is posted on
For
YouTube.
the Discord.
And for the Discord, all the stuff is posted on YouTube whenever I remember it, which will be tomorrow. So last episode
Also,
will be tomorrow.
Less than 2 weeks till the first episode of the podcast comes out.
Also there are less than 2 weeks. The first episode will be out August 6th.
August 6th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Hell yeah.
Heck yes.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Mr. Creed.
Well, I know there's a very nice song playing right now, but in actuality, the situation is much more dire. Last you remember, our poor dragon has wandered into the spider's nest, and now is displayed caught still in his deer form upon what seems to be a dissection table. Our
The
three
dissection.
other intrepid adventurers, sensing that he's in danger, ran towards him. Or sorry, Imphelia smelled his blood. Yes, that's what it was. Intimidating the guards and summoning the other one to hell. You bust open the door, see poor Vector, a small child, on the table.
The enemy will
Rushed
pay
over
dearly
the
for
table.
this.
While Cedric opens up a cell and is attempting to do something with
I'm
this.
pretty sure I opened up the cell.
Yeah,
for
I'm feeling
Cedric.
opened it for me because I'm a child. I'm a little boy.
I'm the muscle of the team. I'm the muscle of the team.
There we go.
A wee
Well.
wild.
Right. I think we're ready.
Bumpa bumpa bumpa.
You see a Vector upon this dissection table. And I'm assuming you're all running towards him?
Yes.
I'm
My-
behind. I'm beside the cage.
Am I conscious or?
You are just starting to wake up as you notice parts of your deer form have been experimented on. This is the most gruesome and hideous sight. The pain is only second to the horrible acts that this thing would have done to an actual creature. You can't imagine the suffering those things you saw in the cages must have gone through.
Right. The thing's still there. If I can get my head facing it, I'm gonna breathe fire.
You turn, but your mouth is stuck in this nozzle.
God damn it.
It looks like somebody will need to free you before you can truly escape.
I'm going to pounce in the air and just slash at the bindings.
You slash at the bindings. The creature backs off almost, slowly sinking to the edge of the room.
I see
As
it
the
running,
three of you
right?
come in. It's not running. It's just there's nowhere to run. It only leaves or walks backwards. Walks, I say, just for you to understand. But really, it's more of this glide.
Can I as I don't know. I don't like this. I'm going to prepare in case it looks like it's going to attack.
Okay.
Mm.
No, your binds are freeze.
Yeah, I smashed them.
You're still an elk. Yeah.
Mm.
Does it look like they're gonna tussle in there?
It seems like Cedric. What would you
What's
like
the
to do?
creature in the cage that Amphilia opened?
Did I describe it with 6 legs?
Did you?
I believe
think
so.
I think that was in the lab, wasn't it?
I think that was in the
Yeah.
lab as well.
You
Yeah.
didn't
Oh,
mention
yeah.
what was in the cage. You just said
Yeah.
we
You
opened
didn't
it.
say what was in the cage.
You see this almost lizard-like creature with oh no. Please describe what you do first.
I am going to take out Alistair, and
You see
I'm
his eye open.
going to have him in one hand. With my other hand, I'm going to touch whatever is in the cage, and I'm
Okay.
just going to say to Alistair, "You know what I want you to do."
Are you sure this is a good idea?
This is the only thing I can do right now. It looks like we're about to fight, so I think this is the time.
See, Alistair channels energy. And you yourself, Cedric, instinctively know that this is probably the right thing to do. At least you feel so. As the skeleton stands suddenly, stumbling before catching itself, ooze binding its bones together, not the usual magic, and its eyes flare up. This small black flame appears. Not a black flame, but a blackish light. I'm assuming you join the others.
Yeah, I will make the skeleton actually like run ahead of me, and just without doing anything, I'll make a charge at the creature right away.
Okay. Let me just get something ready for everybody. Oh no. Oh no. Of course.
Right. Just get it.
Oozy woozy ooh.
Okay. So I'm going to move you to a map, and I'd like
Oh.
everyone to place yourselves. No. No, I know, I lied. Okay, let me describe the room to you very quickly. It is a circular room with a dissection table in the middle. All around its edges are these vials and potions and experiments, blood, organs, and other types of horrible things stuck in these. Trapped in what seems to be some type of containing fluid. Above those are these. Actually, wait. It kind of looks like the stuff that you found at the bottom of your HQ.
Oh.
Similar, very similar. That's for sure. Above those are cabinets, and the whole circumference of the entire room is right about 10 meters, 10 feet, 10 feet, because that's D&D, D&D 5e.
Okay, 10 feet.
The whole room is 10 feet?
10 feet, just 10 feet.
In diameter, because it's a round room, right?
In diameter or radius?
No, radius.
Okay, so it's a
Oh.
20-foot room.
Yes.
20-foot diameter. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. 20 foot diameter.
Very,
So
very
I-
small.
So I
Very,
take,
very
Small
up,
room,
I take up half the room in my deer form then.
basically.
There's not a lot of room.
JP is just at the door. He has a spell prepared, just in case.
My nuzzle's off now, right?
Yeah.
You are
I-
able to do whatever you wish.
Mhm.
The
I want to
creature
breathe-
seems posed to strike, though right now it seems non-aggressive.
It experimented on me. It has to go. I'm
My
breathing fire at
skeleton's
it.
charging at it. I told it to go.
Right. Well, I'd like everyone to roll initiative. I will have the initiative up, and
We can't roll. until
Your
our-
skeleton will go on your turn, Cedric.
Okay, lit.
Can't roll till
6.
we're on. Our tokens are on.
Oh yeah, we can't actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need our
Tokens and
tokens.
that,
Sorry.
boy.
We need to click on our.
Ah, shoot. Well, this is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do that.
We could just roll, right? We don't need to put it on the.
Here, no, I can get something. Okay, wait. This can work.
This can work. Can it work?
It might.
I can see clearly now.
No.
There's a map.
It might work.
It might work.
We have our JP wearing an eye patch. I see, and you're critiquing my fashion.
Yeah, bro. I at least have a common style. Every JP, every time I play JP, I wear a blue shirt. That's my common style.
I'm dressing how I dress in public right now, so.
You go out in public in that?
We discussed this.
No.
I thought this
Stop
was a
roasting
bad
my
joke,
poor
man.
boy.
I thought this was a bad joke.
No, this is dragon
You let the
style.
public see that?
Froggy,
And-
Froggy agrees. Froggy
Okay,
agrees.
no one has corrected you yet?
No, people have
Is this
attempted to.
like spinach stuck in your teeth and people are just like, oh, maybe we should mention it, maybe we shouldn't?
Okay, what do you see? And you
I
can't
see
put yourself.
I see things.
See,
Said
turds.
JP was by the door.
Okay, you can put yourselves you can put yourselves right around here.
That doesn't look
Uh,
round. I'm kidding. I'm
Actually, yeah, you
kidding.
could be a little closer, and Vector can be here. And Cedric, you're closer to the bottom, I'd say.
Okay, cool.
It's not letting me add myself for
Same.
some
It's
reason.
not letting me drag myself on there.
I get like a. I
If
get
you
like
have
a.
your sheet popped out, then it doesn't work.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to you have to
that
close it.
makes
I put you
Which
on.
is
I put you
dumb.
on.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Don't worry, I got you guys. Don't worry.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
I have my deer.
Oh, do you have a deer token? Do you want me
no,
to give
no,
you a
no,
character
no.
sheet for a deer token?
I really should get a character sheet for that at some point, but no, I just saying like I've got my large deer self. Instead of being
Okay,
small, I am
perfect.
deer.
1
You are
second.
big.
I am
Big.
big. I am the
Right.
biggest one here.
Add yourselves to the initiative.
Lit. Lit, lit, lit.
Litty titty.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Yikes.
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 Oh, there goes your widow Cedric.
Oh, where's my little skeleton boy? Little baby boy.
Little skeleton.
He goes on your turn.
No, but like, does he have a token or no? Is he just gonna be?
Oh, what the? I don't
You
have
know
a
what?
token. Let me grab
Dragon, I
one.
know what I'm gonna do. First time I see
Alright,
you.
you
I'm
are-
gonna buy
your
you a
Skele
proper
boy.
shirt.
Will be this basalt,
Okay, lit.
where he goes here.
His name is
Okay, cool.
Basil.
Okay.
Here, so people can see.
I'll be like near him then.
Would probably actually be here because I'm actually in the room with
I said I was
So-
by the doorway.
after slashing. Mhm.
Exactly right. Yeah. That's all good. That's all good. There we go. Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Alright, is everybody ready?
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
Well, to
Just
bed.
get it.
S get it.
Just got
Okay.
it.
It's Amphilia's turn, and she manages to react to the Quistis to this monster.
I'm going to like run at it and
Alright.
kind of slash at its midsection. What should be this thing's torso?
Right. Give me an acrobatics check. You flip
22.
over the table, lands in front of it, and go ahead to stab. You have a -5.
-5.
Yes. Okay.
7.
Unfortunately, as you slash, your claw only goes through the creature's flesh, whatever it is. It's like those oozes, but so much bigger, so much more mass, and its smile. 2 eyes and a mouth. Never seen anything like it. Then it's its turn. Right. Well,
Can
I need everyone within this range of it. So just Cedric. No, sorry, not Cedric, but Vector and Amphilia to make me a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Lovely.
Oh god damn it.
16.
5.
Am I out of
Okay.
range?
You are out of range, yes.
Thank God.
Okay. So, Amphilia, you pass. Vector, you fail. Vector, you are now poisoned as this blackish fog fills the room. You inhale this, and as you do, your body seems to feel weakened. You now have, you know the effects of poisoning?
Let me pull because I've got my player's handbook right next to me.
Got it. It's also your turn, so.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about that. That was an accident.
Okay, so I am going to just
And
turn
I should
towards
note,
this.
within a 15-foot radius of this creature is this blackish fog.
I turn towards this creature that has experimented on me, tortured me, and now poisoned me, and
Yes.
open my mouth to unleash as much fire in its general direction as I can.
You see this elk with dragon horns open up its maw, and from it, a spout of flame.
15.
That hits.
All right, now to roll damage. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure we had a. Okay, so I deal double damage with my fire for, so it's 2d8 instead of, or 4 points of fire damage.
4 points of damage. You see the creature reel back, almost hissing, as its skin starts to bubble, and more of this fog appears. This and smoke, and the very black smoke starts to fill the room.
Fire scene.
All right, go ahead, JP.
JP has seen this work before, but he does want to get in range. I'm gonna move over here for the sake of being able to see him.
Go ahead.
And I am going to cast Chromatic Orb, but I'm just gonna straight up cast a spell. 8.
Oh.
F.
Yeah.
Is there anything special with Chromatic Orb that I should know about?
It sends out a. Oh, meant to hit that.
You can choose the damage type.
I pretty much create a baseball size of ice and throw it towards the
Okay, and which
creature, and I just
you
fucking
choose?
whiff. I chose ice. I wanted to freeze it because I've seen ice work on, or cold work on other
got it.
versions, and I just fucking whiff. I just throw it into the
JP, as you throw it, you see the black smoke that was filling the room suck up into this ice. Though you miss, it doesn't seem like it was completely useless. However, it does nothing to address the threat at hand. All right, Cedric, it's now your turn. You see them engaged in combat. You can just tell me your movement of your Skull Boy.
It's great strength.
It's 30 feet for my Skull Boy. I don't believe he can make it there in one go.
Okay.
But he's gonna, if he dashes, he can make it like right up to it. Actually, would moving past? Okay, this is my question. Would Vector and JP allow this to pass them?
I'm fine with letting it go past me.
So here's the thing, Vector. You haven't seen this thing before, and it is covered in ooze and running at you.
Oh, in that case, no. I'm gonna hit it with my horns if it goes by me.
As it runs towards, I'm gonna say, "Don't hit him. He's fine." He's my boy.
As far as I know from last time, I was going to go deal with this thing to get away from Cedric because Cedric was going nuts. So I'm still gonna attack it.
Okay, that's
Uh,
fine. Can I move? I can't move the token. So
I will move it. Where to? Straight to him?
right. I guess it stops. Like it stops right where Vector is. It's gonna try to like go here, and it's gonna stop because Vector is stopping it.
JP
Okay.
isn't going to attack, mostly because he's not in the 5 feet. That's it.
I really
You
need
see
to.
the creature rush up, covered covered in ooze and black to the bone. This lizard-like thing sprints across the stone. You hear its bony claws scatter across, and as Vector turns back, he regards it as a threat, as it stops right before he does. Amphilia.
Right. I'm gonna take another whack at this goopy mass with my Sata claws.
Let's go.
Just hear those sleigh bells ringing.
Not the time of year.
Not the time of year.
No.
Not even with
England.
Santa Claus.
Hmm.
10.
No.
Once again, as you reach in, you are unable to claw out any of this thing. It has no flesh. It's not like your hunt. And as you pull your hand out, you see some of the ooze has caught onto your claw.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right. Now it's its turn. Let's see. Okay. I would like the two of you, Vector, three of you, Amphilia, Vector, and Cedric,
Oh, CJ.
JP,
Okay.
to roll a dexterity saving throw. As the
Oh,
creature,
no.
its face, its mouth parts open, the teeth eject, and
Oh,
it spits
no.
out its teeth at everyone in the area.
It doesn't
I-
attack the skeleton.
Oh, 13.
Oh, sh-
It won't
Well-
affect the skeleton.
10.
Ooh.
12.
13.
Okay. 13 saves. However, 12 and 10 fail.
Shit.
All right. It's not too bad. Don't worry. It's just minorly bad. It's okay. You take 6 points of damage each for those who failed, and you lose 1 temporary AC for the fight. As once the teeth inject into you, this acid boils around the skin and cloth you may have in that area. Oh wait, no.
worry
Vector's
about
fine.
that.
He has natural armor. You don't
Yeah,
lose any AC.
JP's
Hey.
not doing great at all.
Vector, it's once again your turn. The creature's still burning in agony.
More fire.
Yes. Unleash the fire elk.
15.
Fire elk.
It's
Burn it with fire for 6 points of damage this time.
the elk bursts another spout of flame. Like a walking flamethrower, you see it walk each step forward, and the creature hisses and boils, trying to get away as it is under this constant red, hot, burning. It's starting to sink, that's for sure. And you get 6 points. Snake, you?
I'm really wishing that I had thought of fire before it strapped me to the table.
Now you're just really angry. That's your excuse.
Yeah,
It made
now
you
I'm
angry.
Now I'm just pissed off. Everything can burn.
All right, it's now JP's turn. It seems that Vector's fire is working excellently. However, it's not doing wonders for you. I need you to roll a will save.
Am I
DC's
not-
low.
Out? Oh, no.
Oh no, you're out of the range. But you know why you're rolling this.
Ooh, come on, wisdom save.
8.
You're fine. You are shaking, but you're fine. This thing in front of you is the bigger threat here.
Okay.
Oh, great. Fire and JP. Great. Not a good
With-
mix.
That thinking, even though JP is not great with it, JP is going to once again throw another chromatic orb.
Go ahead.
Please don't 15?
That hits.
Oh, thank
Ice again.
Yeah, ice. Can only cast first level, so 14 points of ice damage, and then I'm just gonna step behind the wall so the teeth can't hit me again.
Okay. Smart. You see the creature as this ball of ice. Is that what this is? Or is it a ray?
It is JP almost like
Here,
creates.
you explain. Yeah.
With all the fire in the room going crazy, JP just coalesces this ice, and you see your breath for a sec, and he just whips it like a baseball at it as it explodes outwards across the creature. And then
that's pretty cool. The creature stops. However, its body isn't frozen, and it's no longer burning either. It stands, and its smile once again returns to it.
JP is gonna hide, by the way. Just you know, 'cause I can do that. 18 stealth check. Woo!
You expertly disguise yourself in the shadows. It is now Cedric's turn. Cedric and his
All right.
thing.
Okay, so first, Cedric's gonna move up 30 feet. And then I will look at the creature, and I have Alistair in my hand already. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Got it. What's the damage type?
It's taken damage, right?
Yes, it has.
So it's 1d12 necrotic.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
My guess was that necrotic
DC
wasn't
is
gonna
14.
do much.
It's a critical fail.
All right. So that is going to be
Eesh.
6 necrotic damage.
6 necrotic damage. You hear these bells ring. A creature seems to cover its non-existent ears as its non-existent blood starts to bleed out of its oozing body.
And as Cedric does that, now that there's a path open, my skeleton's going to try to move around Vector and towards the creature.
Okay. JP, you have an attack of opportunity if you take it, but it doesn't seem aggressive towards you.
JP is hiding, and he doesn't want to break stealth right now because he feels hiding is more important in this scenario.
Okay, Vector, you have an attack of opportunity if you would take it.
Oh yeah, I'm taking it. It's a thing.
Girl.
Go ahead.
All
I mean,
right,
it still gets here, but
let's see here. So let's hit it with with my hooves.
Funny enough, JP's a sentinel. Or
Oh wait, no, I
Vector's a
can't use my
sentinel,
hooves
who
on it,
knew?
so I have to. So I have to
Oh,
hit it
is
with my
he?
horns.
No, I'm kidding. That would
Okay.
be
Alright,
ridiculous.
so
you
it's gonna
imagine?
be a
yeah,
plus
that'd be-
5 to hit. So 23.
that hits. I mean, unless your skeleton's immune to 23s.
No, that's not 100%.
Eesh.
9 points of damage.
No, no. Girl,
You see
okay.
as Vector closes his mouth just for a second as he sees this black oozes creature run past and bucks it with his back legs. The creature, some of its bones shatter, but it continues on. The bones sticking back together as more ooze comes to form around it. The creature now walks right in front of whatever this humanoid ooze is, and
I want him to. Well, so as Vector kicks him, it kind of shatters one of the arm bones, and now it's kind of just like a jagged spike, and I want that to drive that into this creature.
let's go. Okay, go ahead.
Look.
Roll to attack.
Ugh. Let's see. 18?
That
To
hits.
hit?
Roll damage.
Hey, okay. That is going to be 4 piercing damage.
You see the skeleton jab its arm into the creature. However, the creature doesn't even react, doesn't even blink. Only that when the skeleton pulls back out its arm, it's covered in an ooze that reforges its bone.
Oh. Does it regain health? Or no?
Yes.
Oh, how much?
So you did 4. I
use
guess-
indeed 4.
Yeah, you see some of the ooze from the original creature leave for your skeleton.
not good. Okay, cool.
All right, Amphilia, it's your turn. You now have this ooze skeleton beside you and an ooze humanoid in front of you.
Oh, I'm
seem
not
to be
super
fighting?
scared of the skeleton because I did open up the door for that, so I know it's Cedric's
There you go.
skeleton. So I'm gonna just attack the big bad.
You have a +2 because of flanking.
Sweet. Oh my god, can I roll something good? It'll be 8. It'll be 8. I'm not. The die don't like me today. The die
I'll give
don't
you an
like me
advantage.
today. Oh, lovely. Thank you. 21. Thank you.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
guys. Thank you,
Roll
guys.
to attack. Or roll for damage. 7
7.
points of damage as your claw comes in. You pull out more ooze. However, your claws get more and more covered with this black ink. You don't think your claws can sustain much more of this. However, these claws are adept at leaving permanent injuries. And this creature, as you pull back out, you notice that you felt something physical in there.
Ooh.
And when you cut through it, the creature's eyes go wide. And through whatever hole you made, it's starting to leak ooze.
Ooh.
All right. It is now the creature's turn.
I'd like to also state that the Sawtog claws do cause damage for 3 turns.
Yes.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Sawtog claws.
The creature envelops itself. It envelops one of you. So I'd like you to, Cedric, roll for a d4 for your creature, and
D4?
Amphilia, roll a d4 for yourself.
Not 1 on a D4.
Nah.
It's great.
4. Not 4.
You see it completely.
Oh no.
You see it completely envelop the the skeleton.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to do, totally.
What was your skeleton's health?
It had 4 left after Vector kicked it.
Not very great then.
Honestly,
And you see some of the ooze from your skeleton come back, and it spits out the bones.
I'm gonna be honest here. That was probably the
Thanks.
best case scenario.
Yeah.
In that
Yes.
choice, yeah, getting 4 health, not great. but, like,
Over, enveloping
No?
Amphilia.
yeah.
All right. More fire.
Very intentional. You're welcome. My skeleton was tanking. I was taking aggro. You're welcome.
That is very
Thank
true.
you. I actually appreciate the save there.
Damn it. 5.
You get a 5. Your fire spout goes a little wide, and suddenly you hit one of the things in the back. I'd like everyone, except for Cedric, to roll a dex save.
What about JP?
No,
who's
it
What
behind
about
the wall?
Cedric.
JP?
No, except for JP.
Yeah.
Everyone
Oh.
except for JP. There we go.
24.
What's up, Cedric?
That passes.
How you
Oh,
doing?
wait, I forgot
Victor's
to roll
not
with
having a great day today, is he?
I forgot to roll with the. Oh god. Yeah.
That's
no.
funny.
Cedric, we're safe.
Wow.
We're out of range.
I already know I failed.
No, Cedric's in range. You're safe because you're behind the wall.
Oh, it's because I hid behind a wall.
I mean, it
A
doesn't help
massive
calling him Cedric.
explosion occurs. Either, very ironically, almost incinerating the creature, who screams the loudest you've ever seen, an almost human-like scream, an almost human-like sound for the first time. But also catching the rest of you in the flames. So, I'm going to roll the damage. For Fireball.
Oh, fuck.
Thankfully,
Hey,
you
you're welcome,
are resistant
guys.
to fire.
Yeah, I'm.
Actually, wait. Yeah, JP, roll me a dex save. If you pass, you don't take any damage.
Okay, I'm going with evasion rules. Dex save 24.
Okay, he takes
Oh,
zero damage.
hell yeah.
Yeah, JP is.
I'm-
Right. So, Vector, literally everybody takes half of that, which is 12 points of fire damage as this wave of flame reaches out to everybody.
It was exactly enough to drop me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're at
Oh my god, I'm at 2.
experiments.
I'm at
Oh, no.
I'm at 2.
Oh.
Ooh,
No,
I am
it's
not
fire,
great.
So you're just left at 1 health.
I'm at 5 health. Luckily, I didn't take damage.
I'm at
I was
2.
already at
I'm
5.
at
It would have
2.
fucking
this
instant me.
is
Okay,
Oh,
I
crap,
feel
wrong button.
I'm at 15. I feel better
You
about
are
that.
all you're very, very low. You need to end this fight.
Is it still there?
It is burning. It is screaming an almost human scream. Human, not inhuman. You can almost hear like the cries of a woman.
Oh.
oh.
Everybody going to now.
Ooh.
Fuck
Whose
it.
turn is it?
I'm pretty sure it's JP's turn.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
You need to do something, Ninja.
Yeah.
Save
The
us.
thing is, I know if I do something, it'll do more damage, but I don't know if... Fuck. JP is going to, I guess, reach...
The entire room is set on fire. The stones are turning black from the smoke. You're coughing and wheezing, and this thing is screaming as loud as it can as it burns in agony. You're all so very low.
As JP goes to look in the room, I rolled a 7
Ugh.
Okay.
for,
Ah, I
Yeah.
see. JP, your eyes flicker, and suddenly you're back there. You shake your head, but this is exactly the fires that are around you. They're surrounding you. You are frightened, JP. You cannot go towards the fires. You can
JP
kill, cast spells, and you can still
fucking
retreat.
You literally see JP fall on his ass and like stumble to run backwards. I'm still going to cast Chill Touch on the creature. Is this creature considered undead?
It's. I do not think
believe
so.
you
It is a
said it was-
monstrosity.
Yeah, you said there was a monstrosity last time, like
Okay.
the ooze people.
That does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Okay, it takes 7 points of necrotic damage, and it cannot regenerate any hit point or cannot regain any hit points till the end of my next turn. So I've stopped it from healing. Also, JP is going to double move all the way pretty much to the bottom of the map.
Ah, well, look at that. JP's running as far as he can.
Yep.
Those fires.
Was
Look at blue for you, JP.
JP such
Look
a
at blue.
Yeah, JP
Right.
just
Oh.
freaks the fuck out.
It is now Cedric's turn. Cedric, your robes are on fire, and you can hear Alistair screaming, "Ow! Oh! Hot!"
Okay. Do I feel like I have some sort of special connection with this creature right now?
You sense its creature, and you sense its pain, and you hear it screaming for help.
All right. So I am just going to raise Alistair. And you see kind of rhyme start to cover my hands and Alistair. So but just
Okay.
like it kind of alleviates the burning for him a little bit. And I'm
Okay.
going to shoot out a cold chromatic orb at the creature just to take it out of its misery.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, 9.
A 9.
Is that it?
It's no.
All right. I
I'm
guess.
so-
Yeah. Sorry.
No, sorry. You go ahead.
Well, as I shoot out the bolt of kind of chunk of ice at the creature,
Yes. Yes.
you see that it's kind of marbled with the black ooze, and as I cast that, the rime that starts to cover my hand actually just like turns black, and now my hand and like my forearm is just black ooze. But before the ice hits the creature, the flame in the room just starts to melt it, and it just lands as a puddle of ooze on the ground before it hits.
There you go. It's now Amphilia's turn. Everything around you is on fire. Now, you've dealt with fires and the trial of lava. However, you never liked the trial of lava. So
It was not a good trial. It's not a good trial. But does it take the slashing damage that I dealt last turn first, or after I go again?
yes, it's probably on its turn. So I'll just roll that. Okay, yeah,
I
go
think
ahead.
we missed that. I think the last round.
We're rolling so well today.
We are
Actually, yeah,
rolling
surprisingly.
well. Okay, so I have to roll to hit that one, which is 1d6. Oh, 1 damage. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's
And,
so
you?
good. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna just try to finish this thing off. I'm gonna like try to slash at like its head, and then like with my other hand, I'm gonna try to like reach in to where it would have a heart and try to like pull it out.
Ah,
Yeah.
you're trying to reach for that physical thing you felt.
Yeah, and try to like pull where a heart should be in that physical thing.
Go ahead.
Okay. 11. Say it.
Are you gonna reach through the flames? I'd say it hits because it's not really trying to dodge or anything. It's not
Okay.
focusing on that. However, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to actually be able to reach your hand in through the flames.
9. Why?
9.
Why do the dice hate me today?
So as you try and go for the heart, you feel your hand start to burn, and you instinctively pull back. The creature is still, well, on fire, so it doesn't really react to that. In fact, you see it start to run. Because of its traits, you do not get an attack of opportunity. Oh, sick Jesus. Alright, it's now Vector's turn.
It needs
Ooh.
to. It needs to
More
roll
fire.
again. It needs to roll again. Slashing damage for 3 turns.
Right. Thank you very much. Yes, more fire. Yes, there's not enough fire. Let's just add some more fire.
Three.
That doesn't hit. Technically, you add more fire.
Yeah.
The Inferno rages on.
Also,
Just
do I,
about to
The
die.
slashing damage was 6 for that turn.
do I have any
Okay, got it.
negative effects because of fire, because of, everything that happened on that last day in Eden?
Is everyone in this party triggered by fire? What is wrong with everyone?
I don't know.
I wouldn't say so.
Triggered
I'd
by
say you have-
lava, but I don't hate it. It just annoys me.
There's a symbol vector that would,
He's having a panic attack.
Yeah,
you wouldn't like. But that's it.
but in doubt, C4.
Okay, JP.
JP, all the way back where he is, going to once again move to the bottom of the map as far as he can. He's once again going to
Good job,
cast
JP.
chill touch because he does not want to
Is
get
that reach?
close. It is Chill touch, the worst named spell. It's a necrotic range spell.
That's
I do
one
not
Also,
think
crit
that
fail.
fits.
JP sends it out like this hand reaches out for it and it just disappears against its form and
JP,
miss.
you are just shaking. You cannot focus on any of your spells. The flame is now just fully blue, and you are seeing something else in that room right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cedric,
All right.
half of your friends are on fire.
I can see that. It's very
One of them is
exciting for
running away.
me. One of them's running away. The thing's right beside me. My Skeleboy died. I'm running out of spell slots. I think I have. What do I do? You know what? I am going to take Alistair out again. And this time I see that where I'm holding Alistair, my hand is just like sticking to him because of like the ooze.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead again on the creature. This time when the bells ring out, they sound a little muffled and sticky.
Okay.
But it needs to roll a wisdom save.
I will roll. 9. I think that's a fail.
That is a fail. I get
Nice.
to roll a the plus. Yeah, so that is 9 necrotic damage to the ooze.
You hear the bells ring again. And Cedric, you yourself hear the ringing. And you yourself feel the pain.
Oh no.
Roll a con.
Con save or just
Yeah,
con?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
con.
shit.
I'm about to get devoured. 22.
Nothing
Yeah.
happens. I don't know what I was talking about. Con save? What's that?
What's that? All right. Do I kind of feel that do I kind of know what it was doing? Like I saw what it did to my skeleton.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So I am going to risk a attack of opportunity, and I'm gonna walk away like 30 feet down.
It doesn't even bother to attack you.
Oh, lovely, excellent.
All right, Amphelia.
I'm gonna. It's still on fire, right? Is it still on fire?
It is
All right.
still on fire. However, you are laser
You're
focused
welcome.
right now.
Yeah.
The entire room is on fire.
You're
The entire
welcome.
Room, everything is burning.
Like I said, I had a
However,
plan.
Okay.
However,
However, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to reach for that form again and try to like rip out its heart.
same thing. Give me that attack and that Constitution save.
Mitten, no biting. Oh my
That's
god!
It's all good.
Okay. Ow!
Who did we piss off? Who did we piss off?
The
Who
dice.
cursed us?
The dice.
You know,
is who
I
you
think
piss
I've
off.
seen 5 natural ones in
Ones?
this.
Yeah.
Ah, this has been
A
a bad.
reroll, please.
To
I
be
feel like
fair-
some Eldritch God has been angered today.
11.
That works. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
To be fair, we rolled
my God.
well last time, like really well. So
You know, honestly,
5.
you, Amphelia,
Mm-hmm.
reach in, grab hold of something, and rip it back out.
I just want to
As you do,
the chunk of whatever in my hand while saving.
you see this small crystal turn into ash, just disappear. The fires in the room suddenly dim. And the creature, the ooze falls away, and you see an almost spirit of a woman appear. She has a gentle smile on her face as she slowly disappears, fades away,
Oh.
and the room just turns to silence.
Do I feel anything?
other than the fire.
Other than the fire.
Not any longer.
Oh, okay.
No, the fire's gone. Fire's gone.
Fire's gone.
Oh, thank God.
Fire's,
Oh, wow.
Fire's gone. Fire's all good. Yeah, you're good. Don't worry.
Down here in the corner.
All right. Well, Cedric is going to start walking towards Vector and Amphelia, but
Uh-huh.
he's low-key struggling because the ooze has started to drop down to his legs, and one of his feet is starting to stick to the ground as he starts to move towards the group.
Oh no. Oh no. Can I make a move here? I'm gonna see the ooze. I'm sorry, Cedric. I'm gonna see the ooze, and I'm gonna like take whatever rope or binding material I have and just like tie you because I am terrified you're about to do something dumb.
Wait,
with
you're
this
gonna try to
ooze.
tie me?
Yeah. So you
Kinky.
can't do shit.
Okay, I know that's not an attack, but can I try to shield that?
Yeah. Roll a grapple check, Amphelia.
So what check?
Grapple.
Do I also roll, or do what do you want me to do?
She's trying to roll against your AC.
Okay, cool.
So it's a strength attack. You don't
Strength?
have proficiency with this. Yes.
You have to be an 11. So
Not
Strength?
very
Well,
difficult.
if I shield,
Yes,
it's
strength.
16.
Oh.
16.
Oh.
She has to beat a 16 with her strength throw.
Oh. No.
You see Cedric as you rush up to tie him down. You see Cedric's body actually come together, ooze-like, squirm through your arm and just past you.
Shit.
I see ooze. Ooze must burn.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I don't want to kill Cedric.
At this point, I kind of look everywhere around me. I know what's gonna happen. Amphilia is already my most trusted ally, and she's started to do this. How at this point, how much control do I have? How much autonomy does Cedric have in this moment? Because
What do
I
you want
want
to do?
I want to do one last thing before I lose control.
Okay, send it to me.
Are you gonna make Amphilia cry? I like to state that when Amphilia was doing this, she was real sad seeing all this ooze all over her friend.
I sent it, by the way.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I want to save Cedric from whatever dumb thing I agreed to help him with.
Man,
I
JP
can
protested. No one listened.
I can knock Cedric prone after when I get to move. So
Mhm.
it's gonna hurt, but I can knock Cedric prone, which should help with the tying up.
JP's useless for 4 more turns.
Okay. I watch. Well, you guys watch me. As Cedric is going to reach into his bag, and he pulls out 3 pieces of paper, and he is going to slowly, as if he's trying to like control his arm because it wants to do something else, but he's like trying really hard not to do anything. He just
Give me a
gives
will.
you.
Give me
Sorry?
a will. Will.
Save?
Roll
Is that a
well.
save or just
It's not. It's just a D20.
okay? Plus
Roll well,
my
Cedric.
I'm gonna say no, that doesn't work. As you try to give it, you pull back.
Well, if that's the case, then as my arm gets closer to Amphilia, instead of pulling back, I my hand jerks and it like I just drop the papers on the ground. And I start you watch as shards of rock start to kind of grow out of the ooze, and I try to stab her with it.
All right, I'm gonna fry a bitch.
I'm gonna say you put the
Let's
papers
go.
back in.
Okay,
Don't
cool.
worry.
Okay,
Oh,
that's fine.
I'm guessing I have to do a dex save or something since Cedric is trying to stab me.
I'm gonna do an attack roll for that. What do you want me to roll for that, though?
Who's rolling what?
Well, I'm assuming. Okay, I'll roll the attack roll. My strength is not great, so that's just going. Am I going to be proficient with this roll or no? With this attack roll?
We lost our DM for a second.
I mean, if I'm proficient, it's a 7. If I'm not, it's a 5. Oh. Where'd he go?
Why don't you start? It's just a fire alarm.
Oh,
Oh.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
Arson.
So I rolled strength. If I'm proficient with the roll, it's a 7. If I'm not, it's a 5.
What would you like me to roll?
I would not say you are.
Okay, cool.
I don't know
So
what's
it's a 5.
happening, so keep going.
Oh well, I tried to wait. What was the last thing they heard?
No, I did. Just keep going. I'll pick up.
Oh, well, I tried to hit Amphilia with the rocks kind of protruding from my arm, and
Yes.
it misses. I do not hit.
Right.
Okay.
Can
You
I?
see- normal turn order. Save this thing. It's
Oh,
not Ampelia's
it's
turn.
Amphilia.
Is there? I'm gonna try to knock it out. I'm gonna try to knock Cedric out and try to grab in the process, like try to knock him out with one hand and grab whatever he put in his bag to hand to me with the other, because I could obviously tell that they were trying to hand me something.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Guessing that's a hit.
What'd you roll? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm
Oh no.
just going for a knockout. I'm just going for a knockout, like right up the backside of the head, you know, like
Let me
right.
describe what happens.
Okay.
As you take your claws and against the back of the head, try to knock Cedric out. You see Cedric's body fall unconscious. But his head lifts back up. And his eyes are this full black. His face turns into this grin, and you see his teeth sharpen.
With the other hand, is there something I have to do, like a sleight of hands, to steal the papers out of the bag?
I wouldn't, like, if you're trying to knock someone out, I wouldn't say you'd be able to steal at the same time.
Damn.
Go ahead, Vector.
All
right. I'm going to charge in and ram the already down Cedric with my horns.
Let's get it.
18.
That works.
All right, 18, and then it's going to be 3d6 plus 3. 13 points of damage to the demonic Cedric ooze.
Okay. Cedric, would you like to describe how you take the damage?
Wait, so you ram successfully, right?
Yep.
As you kind of try to gore me with your antler horns, dragon horns, you do rend flesh, but you watch as ooze starts to kind of flow over the gash and stitch itself back together.
All right. And you're already prone, so you don't need to worry about the strength save to not get knocked.
Yeah, I'm already down.
All right.
You had an advantage on that attack too, because he's prone.
Let's just see if I get a crit. Otherwise, it wouldn't matter.
That, yeah. No, it's all
Nope.
good. JP.
I'm gonna roll to see if JP can actually do anything. No, JP cannot. JP continues to
Cower in the corner.
Oh no, JP's like screaming in the corner. JP's like
Even
legit
after the fire
screaming.
is gone?
Even after the fire is gone, JP is still screaming.
What did you get?
I got a crit fail. I got a natural one.
Reroll.
What
Things
the
are.
fuck?
You need to reroll. Yeah. What? How many natural ones have
17.
we got?
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
You see
I'm just
JP
gonna count.
come from screaming and calm himself, and he knows this isn't Cedric, and his eyes are going to flash, and a glowing light, because it is dark in here, lights up out of the corners of his sleeves and the edges of his pants and the collar of his shirt. And I'm going to do something that I haven't done, and I'm going to cast another spell. Wait, how far away am I actually? Before I do that? How far away am I?
You're like 45.
You're within range.
Okay, I'm going to dash and get close. And I am going to use my dagger to do this. I'm using Carver in order to do that bit, because I'm spending so much to do this move. 15 hit you, Cedric?
Shield! I shield! I shield! I shield!
What about the flanking bonus?
Yep, still hits.
Ah!
Flanking counts.
Yeah, Cedric.
As I cast shield this time, the ground under my feet starts to churn, and just like when I cast Earth and Grasp earlier, but it's not a hand this time. It's just like a wall of rock covered with ooze that I try to block with.
Okay, 14, and then I can still do this because powers. 14, 26 points of damage. As he stabs into you, ice shoots out through your form. He's trying to freeze you in the place you stand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh no.
JP stabs with his dagger and his runes, and I had to use one of my recoveries to gain back a spell slot to do that.
Did you use a -5 in your attack?
I was just stabbing at him.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't aiming for a
freeze
spot. I just hit him with a
Cedric.
knife.
But yeah, you can keep going, Cedric.
After he stabs me?
Yep.
Okay. Can I roll to see if I regain some sort of control in this moment?
I'm freezing Cedric. Or
Sure,
freezing
go
this
ahead.
outside form.
Hey, alright. This is gonna be a save or just a regular wisdom roll?
Regular wisdom.
Okay.
It's a will save.
15. Does that
Sure.
as JP takes his dagger and stabs me with his cold magic, I will take both my hands, and as he kind of shoves the dagger in, I will grab his arm, and I will like move my face closer and look him in the eye, and in this moment, you see the black of his eyes return back to normal, just for a second. And as they're kind of temporarily Cedric again, you see him say, "You're right. You were right. I'm sorry, JP. You need to see this through. In my bag, I have all the deeds. If I don't make it out of here, and I probably won't, but I hope you guys do, find Bildora. She's your last hope. I sent her to one of the many slum properties that we have. Find her and offer her any aid that you can." And after he says that, you watch as his eyes turn black again, and his face kind of twists into this open maw of rows of teeth, and just starts snapping at you.
Oh god, I have a
You roll to attack, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I don't need to roll to attack. It's just like his face is gone at this
yeah.
point.
Okay. Holy shit.
It's next in the turn order. Whoever that is.
Cedric. Oh wait, no, that was
Yeah.
Cedric's turn.
Oh,
That
it's
was
my turn,
Cedric's
yeah.
turn.
Holy shit.
Give me good.
Yo,
Ophelia, it's completely fine to just not.
I have a plan. I really don't know if my plan's gonna work, but I have a plan.
Oh,
I had a plan.
Aster,
but it's way too late.
Aster, I sent you a thing.
You sent me a thing?
oh no.
Yeah.
We're sending messages now. Oh.
Oh.
The most recent message.
Okay, with the frozen stuff, is Cedric a little slower?
I would say so.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt at tying Cedric down again.
But not that. Oh, the other thing.
What? The other thing?
Oh.
The last message.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm gonna pounce at Cedric, and I'm gonna like go in to grab his jaw and like the upper part, and I'm gonna like hold Cedric's mouth open. There's a plan. I don't know what the plan is, but there is a plan.
Vector, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to turn back into my humanoid form, and I'm going to attempt to shove my hand down the open mouth while casting Produce Flame on the ooze.
Roll to hit with advantage. You have a -5 though. So
I mean, can he
attack.
miss if his entire ass arm is inside?
I guess not.
20.
You rolled
You ignite this flame inside what's supposed to be Cedric. And while the ooze screams, you just see, like, underneath Cedric's body is just smiling peacefully with your hand down its throat, but still.
I want to see if I can just burn the ooze out.
I know,
The power of
I know.
Vector compels you.
but JP. You promised him.
I promised him. JP is going
Promised
to.
him.
JP in this moment, who feels so bad, is going to take his dagger that's already in you, and he's going to twist it. He puts his hand to his back, and push it in deeper, and I'm gonna just 21.
21.
That is 3, 11,
Oh my god.
and JP is going to, no matter how bad JP is going to do something he hasn't done in a long, long time. Because he knows that if Cedric has to pass and there's no way to save him, he wants to make sure that at least his body isn't going to come back and be used. And JP is going to, the corner of his eyes, light up just a little bit of blue flame, and blue jets of flame burst out from your body. As something
From
JP
Cedric?
does not do. From Cedric, 20 points of
Ugh.
damage. As blue
Ugh.
flames jet out with JP's knife.
Alright. I think it is finally the time for me. You see Cedric's body start to burn. And this hole collapses underneath him. The ooze all melts away. And the last thing you see is Cedric's smiling face as he falls deep, deep down. The hole sees on top of him. And all that's left, you see fluttering down, are 3 pieces of paper. Cedric is now gone.
Ophelia is gonna just like break down.
JP hasn't moved. He's still standing
Yeah.
there. Even though there's nothing around his knife, he's still just standing there.
Vector is going to attempt to cast Healing Word on Cedric in the hopes that, maybe something
He's under
will
the
happen.
ground.
Oh,
He
crap.
fell in the hole.
Yeah.
We need those deeds, though. Can we, take a side note? Can we say his bag didn't fall in for story purposes? I get it's sad moment, but also, side note.
Also, one of them is your headquarters. You kind of
Yeah,
need it.
I need
Yeah.
my... Yeah. Anyways. JP will quietly there's still, a little flame at the end of his knife. And he puts it away and the flame goes out. And the same flames that were at the corners of his eyes go out.
Opphelia's gonna retract her claws and grab the papers that had fallen from Cedric as he fell through the hole.
I'm just going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on myself because I am not in good shape.
You see Rax, purr at your shoulder and slowly circle your neck. His eyes are blue, a color you haven't seen in a long while.
I pet Rax as I cast the Healing Word.
You all how to say this? You all give it a week. I'm gonna say that. It's been about a week, and though you've been doing your best you can to discuss things or figure things out with the purple skewer, or sorry, about the ooze, you've been it's been on and off. Your moods have been low, and you all decide to go back to the purple skewer despite the dangers, just to honor your fallen friend with a drink. It's the best way to move on. Yes, without even knowing what your message is. I think I got it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah, you're all at the skewer. What would you like to do?
Drink until we're drunk, I guess.
Uh, I'm going to be just trying something new because I've never really had anything alcoholic besides wine before. So
Okay.
I will attempt to drink beer.
Once we all have a thing in our hands, I'm gonna toast to Cedric. Stupid but brave.
JP
To
raises a
Cedric.
glass silently.
Yeah,
To Cedric.
to Cedric.
Actually, wait. I can actually do a toast. Let me.
I also feel like we should bring out the 3 pieces of paper aside from the deeds that are also neatly tucked away.
Okay.
To Cedric.
Mhm. So-
Would you like to drink to Cedric's death?
Yes.
You all take a single take a drink, take a shot.
Yes.
All right. JP, do you have any final words for Cedric?
JP still hasn't spoken a word. Since they left, he hasn't spoken a single word.
Right. Well, you see the curtains open, and somebody steps on stage. Go ahead, Weed.
Oh, that was a quick turnaround.
Yes.
You watch surprisingly well dressed person kind of walk from behind the curtain. And like she looks like she's dressed as like an adventurer, someone who like gets around and does things, but you see that her armor is clean. It's like neatly pressed. It's tidy. She steps out, and you see that in her hand she's holding a fiddle in one hand and a bow in the other. Her skin is pale and her cheeks are rosy. When she smiles, and she smiles like in a really big way, you see that like she has 2 incisors that look like they're like small fangs. Part of her hair on one side is shaved, and on the other side you see a long shock of like bright pink hair. And she has like pointed ears. Most notably, you notice that she has 2 horns that sprout from the back of her head, and almost like antlers, they wrap themselves around the front, forming what looks like a crown made of antlers. And she decorates her hair with like various like white wildflowers and small little petals here and there. She walks out, she puts the fiddle, she puts her chin on the chin rest, and she starts to play. She starts off slow. And I will cast Silent Image. And from the floorboards around me, you watch as pink and white petals start to float up from the ground and just start to go around her in this circular kind of motion. So like as she's like performing in the middle of these petals and flowers, you see that at one point she casts Mage Hand and replaces one of her hands like using the bow, and she snaps her fingers, and she starts to like you start to hear a backing track of other instruments like percussion and like backing strings as she casts a minor illusion to kind of just like play the sound of a backing track playing behind her. And you watch as the song speeds up, eventually building up to this crescendo at the end. And as she starts to build up to that high point at the end, you see her spot your group. You see her spot Amphilia, Vector, and JP. And as she sees the group, you watch as her eyes for a split second flare with blue fire. And in that second, you watch as every single petal and flower floating around her bursts in like an explosion of blue flame, and you watch as ash trails down from where they were, as she kind of finishes off the performance. And she does a deep bow and moves back behind the curtain.
You see the crowd go wild. Honestly, that was amazing. If you'd like to roll me a performance check.
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
All that and rolls
Was
in
that a
one.
recognizable blue flame to JP?
Is that a recognizable blue flame?
To JP's? Well, JP...
JP has a very
22!
distinct blue flame.
Let's get it! She's a +8
You
to
were
performance,
looking
friend.
down, so I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
But if it ever comes up again...
JP has
yes.
a hood. That's up. If I can find my hoodie.
Yeah, the crowd goes wild. Not because it was terrible, but because it was amazing. And you see this character walk towards the group. Though our JP is missing. Oh no.
Yeah.
We've lost JP.
JP, go.
JP went to go grab a hood.
Oh,
JP's
yes,
here.
cosplay. We love a
JP's here.
cosplay moment.
JP's putting on his hoodie.
Would you prefer? I would prefer a leather jacket over the hood, but
I don't have one on hand. I mean, I do, but it's off there. I want to go grab it.
Okay.
So she
Yeah, go ahead.
approaches the group, and she just like looks at the group in general, not really looking at anyone in particular. And she just says, "You know, when I perform, normally people look happy and not like they just got kicked down 10 flights of stairs and then beaten up at the bottom."
I start petting Rax as Rax growls at that.
As you pet Rax, she looks at her and says, "Oh, that's so. Can I pet him?"
I do not
Rax
know. If,
kisses.
I
He's
do
an
not know if
exotic
that's-
lizard, and exotic
Yeah.
lizards do not like touches.
I do not think that would be a good idea. He has taken people's fingers before.
That's fine. I'm willing to risk that. He looks cute enough.
You can attempt.
I will pet him, but not with my hand. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. And I pet him.
Roll
with
a dex check, and Rax will roll opposing.
Rax is coming
Right
for this thing's fingers.
that. Come on, Rax.
I don't have set stats for Rax.
Don't worry, I
20.
got her. I got her stats.
Dirty 20.
Okay, I'm going to do a GM roll to myself right here. You manage to pat Rax before Rax bites your fingers off.
Let's Mage
That's
Hand.
surprising.
on my-
Oh, well, bite the magic off then.
We'll work on that. It's fine. Anyway, why do you look like you have just been drowned, revived, and drowned again? You know, this is typically a place of revelry, and you guys are kind of just bringing down the mood.
Ophelia is just gonna like look at JP and look at Vector when this is said, with like sadness in her eyes.
Okay, clearly there's something going on here. I don't. You know, I know how to fix that. And I sit onto like. Are you guys sitting by the bar or like are you at the table?
I think we're at a table.
Yeah, I think we'd be at like a table.
She will sit at the corner of the table and then she'll yell out to like the bartender to like bring a round of drinks for everyone.
That's sweet.
Hey,
That's real sweet.
a couple of waitresses and waiters, they walk up and lay down some drinks for everybody. Oh, she's just a nice person. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make sure to minus that from your money. But
Yeah, is that 4 copper? How much is that?
a
for
round
4
of drinks for the table here?
Yeah.
How much do you pay for them? Because they've been, and they will be drinking.
I'll do like 5 copper for now. That's a lot, right? 5
That's
copper.
5, yeah. It's a decent amount, actually.
Yeah.
I drink more beer.
Oh, well, let's roll to get drunk.
Oh, I
Everybody,
love that.
give me a hand. Vector, you're new to this. You have a disadvantage. All
Wait, sleight
contracts,
of
by the
hand?
way.
Oh, no,
no.
This is
I
sleight of-
rolled sleight of hand because JP's not drinking. He's looking like he is. But
What are we
JP 's
rolling
what-
for the
drinking.
drunk?
Yeah, what are we rolling?
Oh,
Constitution.
God damn it.
Constitution?
Ooh.
You
just
can
straight
keep
on
your natural 20,
Constitution?
Amphilia, it's fine.
First-
Well,
First roll's
Vector,
17.
I don't know
second
what a
roll's
drunk
12.
Vector is, but a drunk Vector is now.
7.
But,
6.
7.
You two are tipsy. Vector is
Mhm.
drunk.
Vector
Oh.
is gonna try and sing.
Well, do a performance check. Just
All
not
right.
a very good one.
I have a -2 to performance. Yeah, Vector's gonna get on the stage and start singing.
While Vector does that, I'm going to turn to this new complete stranger and ask her name.
All right.
She looks at you. Like, you see that her typically, like, already rosy cheeks are just, like, even redder
Roll
than
with
normal.
disadvantage, Vector. You definitely shouldn't be doing good here. I feel like the Eldritch Gods are helping you in the wrong matters.
Why?
I
That's
love
I
amazing.
don't understand what's happening here. Well, I'm gonna say Vector's performance on the stage is so horrible, the entire crowd laughs, and he manages to make everyone happy.
I
Turns
got a
out Vector is a
15 with
comedian. Who knew?
On the
Who knew?
soul for me grog, me jelly grog.
As Vector kind of just, like,
me beer in the back. Oh.
Copyright.
Yeah, just drunken rendition of all for me grog.
Let's go.
After-
I love
after
that.
Vector's performance, I will jump on top of a table and just, like, clap and cheer as loud as I can.
I'm gonna stand and whoop.
And as I get back down, I address Amphilia's question. Hi, my name's Anis. What's your name?
Amphilia.
Lovely to meet you. You know, you guys walked in, you looked so cool. I just wanted to, like, talk to you guys. You guys seem like a fun time. And she's kind of just like, she had one drink and she's already swaying. You know what I mean? Like, she's that girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys just looked interesting. And I look over at JP and he has not said anything. And I just look and think, what's your deal?
JP, you're not gonna
As-
answer?
As you address JP, JP's actually just gonna stand up, and he's just gonna walk out of the bar.
I'm just gonna look at him and feel like, did I say something wrong? Or
No. That I'll just say we lost someone. That is JP. He's taking it hard.
oh, I'm so sorry. Well,
See genuine concern on her face.
not exciting. Well, why are you guys in town?
Stir the pot.
You're in town to stir up the pot?
Just confuse the hell out of her.
Hey, guys, I've got an idea.
What's the
if
idea, Victor?
I wonder if can Rax get drunk?
Oh no.
Hey, Rax was trying to, get you out of your drunken stupor. Then Rax freezes up and starts patting your head, as if she's trying to slap you awake. Or it's trying to slap you awake.
Think about it, boy. Do you want to try some wine? That'd be great.
You see Rax start to hiss at you.
Should we have given this child alcohol? That doesn't seem right to me.
He's not a child. He's not a child. He looks like a child, but he's not a child.
I understand that I've had like a drink and I might not be performing to the best of my abilities at this moment, but this is clearly a child, and I just gestured to him and the height.
I've known him for a while. He's not child. He's innocent.
I am not child.
Just small.
I'm just age slow.
You see him kind of
Small
muttering
boy.
this as his head is on the table, slightly drooling.
I like as his head's on. I take one of the wildflowers from my hair and I put it in his, and I kind of just like shake his head, like do the little like head rub moment, as he's kind of just like recovering from his beverage.
For his beverage.
All right. Well, if there's anything I can do to help you guys out, I'm always looking for a fun time, and you guys look like a fun group.
We do like adventures. What are you doing in town? We have not seen you here before.
Oh, I just got here maybe a day or two ago. I haven't been here long. I move around. I don't really stay in the same place for a long time.
And what do you do?
I perform, and I like to think that I am spreading joy and happiness to the world, but most taverns that I perform in will tell you that they're just happy that people are buying booze while I perform. So, I mean, you think about it how you want.
They don't want to see your butt.
But it's a cat.
But it's his kitty. He's kitty.
Are you sure that your friend's okay? Should we go check on him, or is
The JP, yeah.
You think a niece would be a great change of pace for JP, who's been stuck in this absolutely for about a week. Hasn't talked to anybody about anything.
Yeah.
Maybe, no, nothing. Absolutely.
I feel like we should go find JP. Vector, I pick Vector up and just throw him over my shoulder because that you're not walking.
I got an idea I got a hell of an idea. Not sure what. Vector is going to attempt to cast Wild Shape on himself.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let's
Oh
go.
no.
Oh no.
I'm going to be attempting to turn into a cat. How successful I am, Salem, you choose what I change into.
do I see him start to attempt this? Like, is there like warning signs that he's going to?
Roll me a D20. Excuse me.
Roll a what? D12?
D20. D20.
Not 20.
Wow.
Wow.
You form a perfect cat. It isn't even draconic, but that's also because Rex is watching you carefully.
You are only currently drunk, Conic, not pre-Conic.
That's good. Okay, I'm gonna scoop the cat form of Vector up and just like place him on my shoulder. I'm assuming that Rex
sits
is
upon your other shoulder.
my other
Very
shoulder.
intensively caring or looking at the cat,
Okay.
which is Vector.
I keep pawing at Amphilia's face.
Love that. I love that. Let's go find JP. I'll turn to Anis, say if they want to follow if they want. Want some spice.
You go to JP. Now, I'd like JP to do a technically not sleight of hand, but it'd be sleight of hand here. Discuss. And I want the three of you to roll me a perception, I guess.
I'm assuming I have disadvantage.
23.
I am going.
You don't just stop. Don't roll perception.
Oh.
Just don't roll. Just don't roll perception. No, actually, roll perception with advantage. You're just too drunk to remember it.
Nope.
17.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go.
what is these die? What is these die?
1
Wow.
second.
JP's
2 and
sleight of
3.
hand.
JP is not
insane.
good at much. He's good at sleight of hand and stealth, and that's pretty much it.
Wait, so those perception with advantage. 21.
None of you are able to beat JP's score.
Ugh.
Just as you turn the corner, you hear JP slam a book shut and shove it into his bag.
We
JP
hear him slam a buckshot?
Yes.
JP shuts it, and the second he steps outside, he disappears in the streets. JP.
You'd have to try and stealth check for that.
Yeah, sure. JP, I can tell you exactly where JP's going. JP is going. Oh, not as good. 12.
It's like they're gonna catch you. That's there.
I'm
The
going
rolls
to look
are
at
also very
Amelia
cool.
as we're looking for JP in the streets, and I'll say, you know, you just look like a really good like person who can find things. Like I'm actually like how do you do it? And I just give you a bardic inspiration.
I'm going to, because I know JP sent. I'm gonna just start tracking.
Lilac and elderberries.
Well, roll with that advantage, please.
Roll advantage with perception.
Yeah.
And don't forget you have a bardic inspiration if you need it.
Okay. Oh my god, what is with these rolls? Did I say like 3?
I don't know.
11.
Roll with the bardic
Roll
experience.
you got a D8. You got a D8.
8 plus a D8?
Yeah, plus a D8.
4.
Perfect.
So 15.
The show can go on. You find JP.
I gotta just put my hand on his shoulder.
JP,
No,
you see this
Do you
drunk
want to
cat.
know where you find JP?
Yes.
JP is sitting by himself in what appears to be a church that the door was left unlocked. I don't think JP even knows the religion. And he's just sitting there silently with his head down, in a book in his hands. Just sitting alone.
All
Three of
right.
them walk up, and you see this drunk cat.
I'm gonna just put like my hand on JP's shoulder.
And right as you like go to about to touch him, you hear like the slam of the book. And he's just going to slide it back into like this side satchel he's now carrying, and is just going to sit there quietly.
You know, you're really hard to find. And I just like sit beside him on one side. And like she sits in a way where she like lifts her feet to like actually be on the seat as well, and then she leans kind of on JP.
And I'm gonna turn to JP and say, "We all took this hard. I think it's time for you to talk." I'm just like looking JP dead in the eye when I say this.
JP, you forget about your worries, and you come back, and you look at these people around you. Vector is a cat for some reason. It's funny, and it lifts up your mood. And you see Amphelia. She's holding as strong as ever, and you know it's nice to rely on that person. And then you look at Anise, this new person. And you see this overwhelming, bubbling personality of just joy and happiness, and you feel just slightly lifted, and also a slight tinge of familiarity. It's a good feeling. If just even for now, you can forget about meow. You can forget about your worries.
I mean, if you want to sit here, we can sit here, but we're not sitting here in silence. And I take out my fiddle and I start playing like a very slow tune, like a very relaxing.
I can give him something else to worry about by coughing a hairball on his lap.
I don't think that's gonna help. Should I roll a performance check for my fiddle?
Yes, go ahead.
All right.
You said there was something familiar about Nice.
14.
Would she have like the same scent as Cedric by chance? Like any familiarities that
Of Cedric?
my cat senses would pick up? So I know JP got the blue flames. So
maybe the curiosity. There. I'm not sure. Is there anything similar between the two? Wait.
I would say they both. No, they're pretty different, actually.
pretty different. Okay.
People. They're very different.
Well, there you go.
There's my answer.
Annis is just playing her fiddle. This is like we're all just relaxing. While JP wants to sit here and be an edgy boy.
I'm gonna start just poking at JP now, just to try to annoy him to get to talk. I'm gonna be persistent. He's not leaving this church
after like a
talks.
minute or two. JP's like, fine. Fine.
I'd like to point out that I would be poking your forehead, like right in the center.
Fine.
You would talk for a while, and for the first time in a long time, you guys are able to freely talk about what happened. You're able to reconcile, get over your grief, toast to Cedric's loss, and let go. In the different ways that you do.
Drug cat.
In the different ways that you do.
I would just crit Vector on my shoulder, because Vector is still on my shoulder.
Okay. I actually think...
I'm guessing.
Huh. Right, well... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to pull the plug here. We're gonna end this session today. It's gonna be a short session, I know.
Damn.
But I think Cedric dying is that big of an impact. We're gonna have to stop here, and we're gonna give a little bit of reconciliation. They can come back
guys,
next week.
JP not okay. JP's not doing well. Let me give you that.
Amphilia's not doing well, but she has hidden her emotions like she's done her whole life.
This is vibing. I don't know why you guys are sad.
Wow. Okay, so it was a very emotional session.
It's really emotional. I most definitely broke down.
Thankfully, our characters have each prepared. No, we haven't. Thankfully, Wheat has prepared a secondary character in the event of something happening, which he did recommend because he drank.
Actually, I'll state, I also had a backup character, in case JP died, because, I pretty much knew JP was gonna have a standoff that day.
Oh, there you go.
We all have a backup character.
I did not expect
no, everyone has a backup
Amphilia to jump in before JP, but wow, that worked like cinematically. Holy shit.
My backup character has an
I was in tears while I jumped in to try to tie Cedric down. I was in tears. Like my Amphilia was like literally heartbroken about this.
JP would have been in tears if they didn't burn away.
Go ahead, Dragon.
Yeah, my backup character is an intelligence of 6, so that would be interesting to try and play. So,
I don't have one. There is no backup plan to Amphilia.
Don't worry.
It is just Amphilia.
Let's keep it Amphilia.
Honestly, I didn't expect anyone to die. That was wild. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for coming.
You can feel Amphilia's pain from here. I know, I was like bawling.
Yeah, to this very intense episode tonight. Because wow. So
this was a very intense episode.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. We'll hopefully be back here next week. if we all actually survive another week and make it.
I don't think. Are we gonna be here next week?
We are gonna be here
Oh,
next
yeah.
week. Yeah.
It's the week after. It's the week after.
Yes. So we're gonna be here next week. Once again, our podcast comes out on the 6th. This episode will be uploaded next week, Monday. And we have a shop, and I think that's all the major announcements.
Yep.
So thank you everyone for coming. We're Lantern Zora, and we'll see you next time.
GG.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.